Yeah, it's a Viper, 10-cylinder, 450 horse, 6-speed. It's really
great.
fast. I really love this car.
No, it's beautiful, Jay.
Yeah, thanks,
the only thing is,
yeah.
I didn't realize this was your car. That's why I brought, well, this is my...
No, it says that means parking for Ellen DeGeneres' show, doesn't it mean
No, it's actually for my... So anyway, meet my car.
What?
That's what, thank you very much, and back at you. What I want to talk about with you today is waiting rooms, and that I think it's high time that we update them. Am I right? I don't know what's going on. People just accept things the way they are. They don't try to challenge them. What if Ponce de Leon did that? I don't know what he did, but anyway, he did something. I believe he invented the poncho, but he did something. He didn't just stay still. He thought about stuff and wanted to... I'm going to do this all week long. I started thinking about stuff, and I thought, I'm going to talk about things that need to be changed that nobody's working on. For instance, in every restaurant, there should be squeezable plastic ketchup bottles, because why do we still have to slap the bottom of a bottle like we're delivering a baby? We don't need to... Anyway, that's later in the week. But waiting, I care about what people are doing while they're waiting, because that's a lot of your time. When you think about waiting, usually you're bored, and when you're waiting here, it's not boring at all. When you're here at this show, you're dancing like crazy. There's music. It's like a party in here, right? So I thought, why not do that in waiting rooms? Why don't we have, we have that easy listening music that nobody can do anything to except fall asleep and remind you how bored you are. So I thought if there was, a DJ and you had dancing in waiting rooms, unless you're in a doctor's office waiting for hip replacement surgery, and then they should have, go-go dancers and poles or something like that. But, and the nurses actually, they never see you come in. You have to wait for somebody or knock on that. They're behind the frosted glass window because they want no part of the waiting room at all. They barely open the window, just a crack to throw the pen out in the form and then close it back. And it sounds like a party's going on back there. You hear chatting and laughing and clinking of glasses. And so you're left, you have to fill out the forms. And it's just personal information. You're just sitting there, which takes a long time too, and you're just sitting there filling out forms. Shortness of breath, blurred vision, chest pains, wheezing, fatigue, rash, bloating. Now you're trying to cover it from the people next to you. Cramps, diarrhea. I just want to buy some tires. How come I have to fill all this stuff out? What's wrong with these people? In the wrong place. And they have magazines, but the magazines are so old that Charlie Chaplin is the sexiest man alive. That's old. It's better, actually, than no magazines at all, because if there are no magazines, all you have are pamphlets to read. So that's how desperate you are. You're fascinated by a pamphlet called Your Pancreas and You, Friends for Life. I think I'll just wait for the movie, It's very boring to just sit and wait for a...
Ellen DeGeneres?
Yes.
The DJ will see you now.
Oh, great. hide it from me. It's 55 seconds. I was trying to keep it at a minute. That's what I'm trying to, my goal is 1 minute dance. I faked people out. Everybody was still standing and I sat down too soon. I have 5 seconds left. Give it to me. Now you can wager with your coworkers or your friends. I don't encourage gambling, but it's a good way to make a little extra money on the side. But we're going to be doing that. I'm not going to be able to see it, but you're going to be able to watch the countdown of my dancing every day when I start. And I'm trying to get it to a minute. I don't know what happens, but I just like competition. On the show today, Jay Leno is here. I like to call him. Celebrating his 13th year. It's amazing. 13th year this month, hosting The Tonight Show, and incredible. He's my neighbor here on the lot, and he's always borrowing things all the time. It's either sugar or milk or a weed whacker. He doesn't know how to bake. Also on the show, Lynn Spears is here. Lynn Spears. Lynn Spears. That sounds familiar. I wonder if she's related to someone. Lynn Spears. It'll come to me. All right, she's actually on the Nickelodeon show Zoey 101, and she is on the cover of 17 magazine right here, although she's 14. I think that's against the law. Can you be on the cover of 17 when you're 14? Apparently you can. It should be against the law. Also on the show, he's only half that age, but our very first bad school photo contestant, 7-year-old Joseph Gradadoria, is here. Sweet as can be. He started the whole thing off. He brought his grandma Marie. She's the one who fixed his hair on the photo day. And still we flew her out here. And we should have him fix her hair before she comes out on TV. That's only fair. Also, in the teachers, in the luxury box, it's Teacher Appreciation Week, and we're going to celebrate all month long. So I started drinking last night. I said, I'm starting early. Laura O'Donnell and Diane Zell from Collegewood Elementary, Walnut, California. We ask you to send us emails and nominated deserving teachers so we can honor them on the show. And can you bring the blackboard out, please? Our latest nominee was, we had Mrs. Pittenger. Do you remember Mrs. Pittenger that we honored? She was on the show. And now, thank you so much. Thank you. And now, thank you so much. We have the new teacher that we're nominating is Mrs. Slavik. From Stevenson Ranch, California. And for all of you homeschoolers out there, I'm Miss Ellen. Mrs. Slavik was nominated by her co-teacher, Jen Dooley, and she's going to be here on Thursday. What she doesn't know, we sent Housen out to give her the good news. He's outside of her house right now in Stevenson, California. Housen?
Yeah, I'm here. I should be quiet, though. She might hear
Yes,
me.
you should. Now, there's somebody out back in the other house looking at a man hiding in bushes. That's worse than anything that I can imagine. What?
Oh, it's not her.
All right.
She's a couple houses down.
I know,
so
but
think
they're
I'm
going to
good.
call the police on your house, and you can't hide. You should act like you're just walking or something normal instead of hiding in bushes.
Okay, I'll just,
All right, get down, get down, get down. All right. So, Houston, we're going to check in with you later. You're going to go to Miss Slavik's house and surprise her with the news, right?
I'm going to go down there, and I'm going to, as you say, freak her freak, I think.
That's right. You're going to freak her freaking freak is what you're going to do.
That's right.
All right. Well, we're going to check in with you later. Everyone loves surprises. Right? I mean, I wonder how our new favorite audience member, Carl, how do you feel about surprises, Carl? Okay, we're going to finally get to meet Carl. I called and invited him to the show. I'm very happy to announce he's going to be here next week. I can hardly wait. Carl, how about you? That's what I thought. You know, spring has sprung, and it's beautiful outside, so we moved our entire riffraff room out into the backyard. Let's see what's going on out there. How's everybody? Hey, everybody! We've got world champion Frisbee freestylers Dave Schiller and Dave Murphy. How are y'all doing? Great. Look at that. Oh, I miss those days. That's how I started out, and then I had to choose between professional Frisbee and stand-up. Also, we have the riffraff room is enjoying a delicious barbecue from Morton's, the steakhouse. They may be riffraff, but they're eating like kings today. And while they're eating delicious barbecue, I'll tell you something. I'm going to be eating a little crow. I have been apologizing, and I don't know when I'll stop. Britney Murphy, you're not a liar. I've been calling Britney Murphy a liar for a while because she said she started talking when she was 6 months old. I said that's impossible. I asked for people to send in videotapes to prove that babies can start talking earlier. Well, here's 11-week-old Alan Rosenbaum. Take a look at this.
Alan?
11 weeks old. So I called Alan. I invited him to come to the show, and he's accepted. He's going to be here tomorrow. And that baby, once I got him on, I couldn't get him off. Just blah, 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 blah. So anyway, Alan, whose show are you going to be on tomorrow? That's right. Don't go away. When we come back, Jay Leno is going to be sitting right here. This month, our first guest celebrates 13 years as the host of The Tonight Show. Please welcome back our friend, Jay Leno. Good to see you. Thanks for making the trek.
Oh, yeah. And boy,
Yeah.
I tell you.
And you drove over,
And the
too.
traffic.
Yeah.
Oh, I moved from my... Oh, the traffic.
From
just
your
to get
spot
here.
to my spot.
Exactly.
It's a nice little small lot. There's not too much going on around here. I like it.
Yeah, these days, there's not a whole lot going
Yeah.
on here at NBC. No. It's you and I, and just, that's about it. The news, the weather.
Yeah, that's right. I like it. And 13 years, it's amazing. That congratulations, 13 years.
Well, thanks. Yeah, well, thank you very much.
I can't believe it. Can you believe that?
No, it's really... The odd thing is you have guests on now that were born in the 80s, which is odd to me. Because people say, we had a guest on that was born the day I started hosting. In 86, I was guest hosting for 4 years. And I go, oh, wow, I have been doing this a long time.
Yeah. But it goes by really fast. I mean, how does it feel like 13 years to you? It feels like, or does it feel like longer?
No, it's harder to believe I've been doing the show longer than I was in school. Because school seemed like forever. Then, I mean, grade 1 through 12 is what, 75 years, 80 years of your life, really? And yet, it doesn't seem that long. No.
No, well, congratulations anyway.
Thanks.
And all right, so we're constantly talking about this, and you brought some kind of proof, but your cat,
You know, you seem to have a problem. You don't realize what an intrinsically vicious animal that the cat can be. You know about the dessert fork. We've talked about this.
You know what?
I caught the cat. I was sleeping one night, and the cat had taken a dessert fork from the kitchen, had it against my neck, and was pressing on it with both his paws. Luckily, can you see the puncture marks? I woke up in time.
He's not kidding.
No,
he actually really claims the cat
this
had a
is true.
dessert fork against his throat. So,
That's right.
All right.
Then the second incident was, I would call every day I call home to get my messages. Beep, beep, the line's busy. Well, there's nobody on the phone except the cat. And I would come home and I'd say to my wife, the cat's been on the phone. Oh, no, the cat's not on the phone. The cat's the only one on the phone. See, I have one, it's one of those flat phones, and the cat walks on it and presses the speaker button. So now the phone is off the hook. So my wife, oh, no, that's impossible. So I go to this spy shop, this place in Beverly Hills. And it cost me like about $600. And I have this whole elaborate thing. It's got a laser beam, so if the cat goes anywhere near the phone, snap a picture, okay? Here you go. Here's the actual picture.
Here.
of the kitty on the phone. Okay? There you go right there. Look at that. Exactly. Exactly. Like this. You see? Look, see the speaker
Yeah,
button?
right.
Perfect. And this, you know, these are fabulous. Anybody have a cat with problems?
Yeah.
Because now I can confront the cat and go, explain that.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't trust that you didn't put a little catnip or something on the keypad, so
no, there's
it would...
no catnip on the key.
I
Now,
don't-
you see? Now, why do you say that?
Because it didn't have a dessert fork against your throat.
Yes, it did have a
All right.
dessert fork against
Anyway,
my throat.
it sounds like you spend an enormous amount of money trying to frame this cat.
You know, no, it's not trying to frame the cat. Well, I'll give you another example. There's another incident. I get up in the middle of the night. You go to the bathroom, you got to do something, and I don't turn on the light because I don't want to wake up my wife. Well, the cat loves nothing better than to dart by, okay? Because I'm like this, and I hear through my legs, and then I hear this, you know, this kind of, you know, this sort of, you know, like, and I can't see the cat. I don't know where the
Wait,
cat is.
The cat was laughing?
Yes, I think
right,
the cat
okay.
was laughing.
All
All right,
right.
I know this. I know it's late at night, and somehow you get confused. But this is what the cat does. The cat waits for me to get up at night, and then will dart between my legs and just wreak havoc. So I thought, how can I catch the cat without turning on the light? Once again, this is where the United States government comes in handy. I went down to this Army supply store for $800. No, I got this night vision goggle set. It's secondhand. No. And you put it on. It's got these two big batteries, and it's about the size of these cups. It's like this. It's like literally wearing this thing on your head. And it's got these two lenses that come off the side, and everything looks green. So I go to bed, and I got the thing on my head, you know. And my wife's asleep, and then I figured, well, I'll get up. And right away, I see the cat. The cat's like this, you know. And I see him, and I go, "What's up, kitty?" And the cat is stunned. Literally stunned. So now I can track him everywhere. So until he figures out some way to bypass the night vision goggles. It's a lot of work.
It is.
But
Yeah. That doesn't seem real comfortable to be sleeping with that.
the comfort and satisfaction I get beating the cat makes it more than
Right.
worth it. No, you don't have to
Yeah.
sleep with it. You just
He
put it
doesn't
on
mean beating the cat. He
No,
doesn't
no,
mean that.
no,
He means
I mean,
winning.
I mean
and-
psychologically,
Yeah.
because I think that's harder on Kitty than, you know, anything
It's a
else.
cute cat. It's really cute.
It is a cute cat.
It's a cat now. It's not a kitten anymore, right?
No, it's not a cat.
And
And it's now a cat, yes. It's not a kitten anymore.
So why don't you get a little friend? Maybe it's lonely or bored or something, and that's why
No,
he's...
that's all I need is two cats conspiring now. No,
Oh.
this is one cat
No,
is
they would
enough.
conspire.
No, they don't. You know, it's not even, it doesn't even meet the legal qualifications of a pet, okay? It sleeps 23 and a half hours a day. It doesn't do anything a pet will do.
Oh, I thought it was on the phone during the day.
Well, yeah, it doesn't go on the phone and annoy me, but pets don't go on, exactly. Like animals. The cat knows there's going to be an earthquake. Does he tell me? No. He's in the doorway, meow, 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 meow. You know, exactly.
Asking for some kitty
Exactly.
food or something. What did you bring us? You brought us are you adding to our bad school photo?
Yeah, that's not as bad as some of your school photos.
No,
this is
I know.
me and...
That's
yeah.
actually good.
That's not a bad one, but it's not a good one either. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, that's
Who
a
would
bad
think you'd turn out to be a comedian? You look so serious, like you're going to end up selling insurance or
Yeah, well, I
something.
did get voted funniest. This is me and Lynn Spears, and Lynn is...
Oh, y'all are funny there.
Yeah, that's not
You're
really
in
that
garbage
funny,
cans
but
or
you're
something.
sitting in garbage cans. That's like high school funny.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you were voted funniest senior.
I did get voted funniest senior, yes, but in a class of 4, that's not really that impressive.
Were you a good student or no?
Jay has the ability, but does not apply himself.
Oh, is that what
I was actually called, and in fact, my guidance counselor, Mr. Neal, I brought him on the show one day. I was actually told, my mother was brought into school and said, you know, Mrs. Leno, education is not for everyone. My mother says, what do you mean? Well, has he ever thought of taking Jay out of school and just having him get a job? My mother said, well, I don't want to quit school. My mother was stunned by this. Well, educate, he works at McDonald's. That could be a good career for him. My mother was stunned that they advised, why don't you just take Jay out of the academic environment?
Well, it turned out okay for you.
It did. It
Yeah,
did work
but
out.
you did go to school. Did you go to college or you just stopped?
No, I did go to college. Yes,
Yeah.
I did. I did go to college. And I graduated because I did that for my mom wanted a degree, so But I was working as a comedian when I was in college.
Oh, I know the stories you have. I still think of all the stories that you tell. That
Oh, yeah, it was awful working strip clubs, and then Monday morning, got to go back in class.
Yeah.
I mean, I was working the Playboy clubs.
Yeah.
All my friends are working at McDonald's covered in peanut oil. Hey, I'm working at McDonald's.
Yeah. Well, and actually, perhaps this will come in handy then, because if you worked other jobs, you can help us barbecue outside.
Oh, yes, I'm like most men, I know everything about barbecuing.
So you have some tips for us that'll help other people.
I would be willing to share.
All right, we're going to go out into our backyard with the riffraff, and we'll be right back with Jay.
Hi, you guys. What's up? Hi, girls. How you doing? How are you? Hi, everybody. Oh, this looks great.
How you doing?
Oh, man.
All right. What do we have here?
What do we have here? I believe those are called hamburgers. Well, you're very domestic, aren't you?
What are you? Is this a tip of yours, or is this?
I don't know if they're using my tip. I have a tip whenever I make ham. You guys ever do this? When you get ground beef, put a little chip of ice or an ice cube in the center, and then pack the meat around it. So when you cook it, it'll stay moist. Have you done that?
No, I haven't.
You put an ice cube in the
Ice cube in there, like you see, you put an ice cube right in here, and you pack it around. So when you cook it over the fire, it stays moist.
Yes, and it'll melt.
Hey, you kept well. I see you know your way around the kitchen, young lady, huh? Hey, it'll melt.
So you put an ice cube.
Yeah, like
This is too
You see,
big.
you like this, you would put this
That's what I'm
in
asking
here
you.
like this, you see, and then you would sort of pack the meat around it, and then when you cook it, you see, the juices, it'll stay moist.
Right, that's
and now you have roast beef ham.
It's a horrible idea.
Yeah.
There must be something. What are you washing your hands with, fellas?
Hang on, there are girls in a
Yeah.
pool. Hang on.
Yeah. With a beach ball.
Oh.
They're just actually playing.
Okay. I saw a movie
All
like
right.
this on
Well,
cable.
that sounds like a
works. That
fascinating idea, and I'll try it from now
Yeah,
on.
yeah.
All right. Do you want to try a hamburger or something? Do you want
Gee, I've never had one, but I'd be willing to give it a shot. What do you think, folks? Oh, come on. Yeah. That's the great thing. Like most men, I'm really adventurous when it comes to food. Would you like to try a burger? Oh, boy, I bet I would.
Oh, just try
Let
one.
me see. Where's the bun? I need a bun.
All right.
Now you've got it. Now you've got.
Oh,
Now
there's
you
stuff here.
got to do
I
this
see.
here.
Careful, there's fire.
Are these all cooked up here?
They look. Are they ready? They're
Okay.
medium, right? That's good.
Oh yeah, I wanted the large. Mm-hmm. Now we need ketchup. We gotta have ketchup.
Oh, look at that. We just have little packets, but that's going to go all over everything. Hold on.
No, you don't put the ice in now, Ellen. You got a little backwards.
All right.
You got a little backwards.
All right. Jay, thanks for coming by.
Well, thank you.
I appreciate it. I think all of it. Careful with that stuff. Tonight's show is on NBC weeknights at 11:30.
Oh, gee, I didn't know that.
I'll be surprising, so you can watch. I'll be surprising a dedicated teacher at home. We come back. All month long, we're honoring teachers who we think have made an extra special difference in kids' lives. It's called Ellen's Teacher Appreciation. This week, we're honoring another very special teacher. Her name is Rena Slavik. She teaches children with learning disabilities at Maclay Middle School in Pacoima, California. Here she is with her students, and her co-teacher, Jennifer, duly nominated her, and she's got an incredible story for us. Let's go to Houston, who's standing by live in Stevenson Ranch, California, outside of Mrs. Slavik's house. Hey, Houston.
Hey,
How's
I'm here.
How's it going?
Oh, it's going great.
All right, so she has not seen you yet.
I hope not.
All right. What's going on? Have you any action going on outside the house at all?
Yeah, I've been down in the bushes. There was like an exterminator here earlier,
Uh-huh.
and then I believe
Probably
a
for
piano
you.
mover.
What's that?
I said I believe a piano mover came, but I'm not 100% sure.
Well, why would you just guess a piano mover?
Well, they moved something big and rolled it in. It looked like a piano, but I was behind hedges, so
All right.
I'm not sure.
All right. Well, the exterminator was probably called for you because nobody knew what that giant thing was in the bushes. But it looks a little like Wisteria Lane there, doesn't it?
Oh my! I know it does. What? No, I don't watch that show. What?
All right.
I don't
she
understand
has
your question.
All right. She has no idea you're there. So let's go knock on her door and surprise her.
Okay.
Let's freak her freak.
Let's do it.
And her co-teacher Jennifer, who wrote in, is there with her.
Teachers extraordinaire.
That's right. So she's got her there. So we know
Okay.
she is there. Well, that's a little violent. You don't need to act like you're... It's just a friendly knock. Houston. Police,
I'm
let us in.
excited.
Why are you so far back? You look like you're about to kick the door.
Rena Slavic?
Hi, Rena.
Hi.
Rena, that's Houston, and this is
I'm from
Ellen
The Ellen
DeGeneres,
Show.
and the show is, we're all watching you right now. Hi. Say hi, everybody. Hi. And that's Jennifer. Jennifer is the one who wrote in. She nominated you because, of course, we're celebrating teachers all month long. She said you're an amazing teacher.
That's right.
So, hey, Jennifer, tell us in a few words, a few sentences, what makes Rena such a great teacher?
Oh, she loves her kids more than any teacher I've ever seen. And she was very helpful when I was a new teacher. I couldn't be any more grateful, and I couldn't be any more lucky to work with someone as wonderful as her.
Well, it sounds great. It sounds like you do a lot for your students. And what are you doing this week? Are you busy?
Well, it's my last week of vacation, and I think I'm going to a concert tonight, and then I'm subbing on Wednesday and going back to work on Friday.
What concert? Who are you going to see tonight?
Springsteen.
Really? Wow, that's great.
She's not taking me. I'm sorry.
Well,
I'm taking her to you, too.
we'd actually like to honor you in person, so we'd like you to come to the show. Would you do that?
I would love to. Thank you.
All right, we'll figure out when a good time for you is. Hopefully it's Thursday, because that's good for us.
That would be good. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
All right, we're going to see you Thursday, and we have some surprises that are going to rock your world. So,
Rock it.
all right, we'll see you soon, all right?
Okay, I look forward to seeing you.
Okay, thank you. Lynn Spears joins us after this. We'll be right back. Our next guest may have a famous last name, but she's made a name for herself on Nickelodeon's hit show, Zoey 101. Take a look. Please welcome Lynn Spears. Lynn Spears. I was on the show. Everybody's talking about how much they love the show. Everybody that I talk to loves the show. Teenagers are going crazy over this, right?
Yeah, I hear it's pretty popular, I guess.
It is. You should pay attention to that stuff.
I don't know.
Yeah, it is. It's very popular. All right, so now you live in L.A. and Kentwood, Louisiana, or where do you mainly live?
Well, I usually shoot my show, Zoey, during the summer, and then I go home for, like, the school year. And sometimes I'll come out and do, like, little things like this. I'll come out during the weekends and do some stuff. But most of the time I'm at home.
And Kentwood, because I'm from New Orleans, you know that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
How
cool.
far is Kentwood from New Orleans?
It's like an hour. I stayed out there one night for my mom's birthday.
Uh-huh.
We stayed out there the night before we came out here.
So what's the biggest town near Kentwood?
Probably New Orleans or Baton Rouge.
Uh-huh.
That's one of those.
Okay. And it's small. How many people live in Kentwood?
Oh my gosh, it's so little. Probably like 1,500 or something.
Really?
It's or like 2,000 people. It's so little. I like know everyone there.
And now, how are you treated in Kentwood? Does everybody treat you like a big star, or are they just?
You know, it's everybody I've grown up with, like all the people that are my age, like I've known them ever since I was little, and then all the people that are older, like friends with my mom or my dad or something. So I've known everybody in that town my whole life. So no, I don't really have any.
Yeah. And do you go to school there?
I go to school in a place called Park Lane. It's at Macomb, Mississippi. That's like 30 minutes away or 25, something like that.
Uh-huh. But people, is that weird for you to go to school, to go to a regular school, or is it just a normal thing for everybody to walk down the hall and see you?
Well, it's like I've gone to school, like I've said, like I went since I was 4 years old or 5 years old, so everybody I know, like everyone. But like sometimes like the kids that are like 4-year-olds now, sometimes they'll say stuff, but nobody my age.
Yeah. And so now you're acting and you're singing, because you sing the theme song on your show. Are you going to sing also, or what do you want to do?
You know, I haven't really thought about like if I'm gonna be a singer or something, but you know, it'd be fun to maybe try something later. But right now, I'm just working on Zoey.
That's great. And so your sister, does she give you, because you know she taught me, she's got great advice. She taught me some sit-ups when she was here.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah, they don't work. But anyway, she taught me some kind of crazy sit-ups where you have to have someone throw your legs down. You know that one where you're on the ground. Did she just make that up for me?
No, she does a bunch of different workout things, so I'm sure that was one of them.
And does she give you, what kind of sisterly advice does she give you about the business, being in the business?
You know, she always tells me that you just really keep your friends, you know, always be yourself and just have fun.
Good advice.
Yeah, just, normal sister
Yeah.
advice.
And so tell us about Zoey 101.
Well, it's about an all-boy boarding school, but it was all boys at first, but then they're going to let girls in for the first year, and the girls are just going there, trying to fit in.
That sounds like there won't be any trouble happening on that show at all.
Yeah.
All right. And now, is cheerleading something that you do, because everybody's telling me about that, are you a cheerleader in your school, or you're just no cheers, or something?
No, I'm a cheerleader at my school, and then I do like this other little cheerleading team. It's like this little gymnastics thing. It's just kind of fun. I do that too.
Can you teach me a little? Of course, I'm very into cheerleading. So I was not on the cheerleading team. I was not asked to be. But if you could teach me some, I would love to learn some new cheerleading.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
Okay, I'll teach you a cheer.
Great.
It's not like a.
I just brought these from home. Go ahead.
Okay, well, this one, it's the easiest one I can think of right now. Okay, and it's called Clap Your Hands. I'm not real sure. I don't remember things.
Just
good.
make something up. It doesn't matter.
Okay, it goes. Clap your hands and stomp your feet. I'm not going to teach the whole difficult part. I'll just do the easy part. Okay?
Good.
You go da da da
Da,
da da. Then you go da da
da, da.
da.
Let me try to remember these words. Okay.
I mean, you don't have to say the words.
Oh, well.
I just do that. I say that in my head. I'm weird. I know.
Da, 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 da.
You go da da da. Oh, you
Da,
don't-
da, da.
Yeah, that's it.
All right.
Okay, so and then after that you go.
It seems like a slow cheer.
It's not. It really isn't. It's just you have to go. Wait a minute. What's the first part? Okay, it's pioneers can't be beaten. I don't like that part, so I don't do that part. And so
You just can't pick and choose what you're going to do.
I know, but this is the fun part. So
Oh,
that's
okay.
the fun.
All right.
So you go.
Yeah.
Dun. And then you do it to this side. Yeah, that's it.
I don't know why I wasn't asked to be on a
I know, you're
cheerleading
good.
squad. Thank you so much. And
Oh,
then you
thanks.
end it with like go team or something.
Yeah, you just
Or-
spirit and stuff.
or spirit.
Kind of weird.
All right.
I don't know.
All right. Well, that's good. Thank you so much. Zoey 101 airs on Nickelodeon Sunday nights at 8 o'clock. 7-year-old bad school photo contestant Joseph Cordedaria will be here after this. Don't go away. Our next guest is an adorable kid who had a really bad hair day. He started our bad school photo contest from Nutley, New Jersey. Please welcome 7-year-old Joseph Grudadaria and his grandma Marie. I know they're freezing, aren't they? Come on, sit down, Joseph and Marie. Sit on down. Your hair looks great today, doesn't it? Yeah.
He's very tired.
Have a seat. And Marie, did you fix his hair today?
No,
No?
his father did.
Yeah. Well, it seems to have a little cowlick naturally, because let's look at the picture of the bad school. It just had a little more extra poof and today I actually like it. I think it looks good. Do you ever put product in it, any type of mousse or a gel, Joseph? Yeah? Once in a while?
Yeah.
Yeah, you should. Now, were you putting anything in it that day special?
Oh, yeah, I
Marie?
was spraying,
Uh-huh. Hairspray.
hair spraying,
Uh-huh.
brushing,
He
hair
was spoiling
spraying,
Marie.
brushing, and I couldn't get it to stay.
Is that
So
why
I-
you were starting with, because he's 4? I wouldn't
He's
normally
4.
think you'd need hairspray for a 4-year-old's hair, but
It was picture day.
yeah. Yeah,
So then,
you wanted to make it special.
then I put his hat on. So I thought when I put his hat on,
Uh-huh.
maybe it would just flatten it.
Uh-huh.
And by the time he got to school and they took the hat off, it would be perfect.
Right. Yeah, yeah.
That was it.
And he was as proud as can be taking this picture like that. All right, so you started a craze. And I don't know, did you send it in or no?
My daughter did.
Your daughter sent it in.
I
And
would
how,
never sent that, no.
and how did you feel when you saw that? I mean, because now it started our entire contest.
I see that.
Yeah. So I don't know, because we have Joseph, and then
I
we
know.
have
We've been
Joseph
watching.
now. We have a lot of different Josephs. And then this one actually, that's a whole lot of bad school. Did you see this one?
Yes.
Mikey?
Yes?
And of course, I don't know who that is. Catherine? Right there? We have so many. What do you think of Catherine's hair? Do you like her hair? Joseph, what about Dawn?
You like it, just sure.
What about me as Dawn? You don't like that one? All right, Joseph, just because you're adorable and for no other reason, we got you some gifts. I understand, first of all, that you love bridges, right?
Yeah.
And it's your birthday, and you're going to go on a trip, and you're going to go, do you know which bridge this is?
Golden Gate?
It is the Golden Gate Bridge, and we're going to send you to San Francisco so you can go over the Golden Gate
my
Bridge.
gosh,
all right?
Joe.
And also, we have so many gifts here, and I guess we have the trip to San Francisco. We have, let me just get all this stuff. We're going to have a camera, a Polaroid camera, so you can take a picture and make sure his hair is right. We want pictures of him. And we know you love brain teasers and word searches. We got Leapstrom multimedia. Look at all these little cool, you probably know what these are, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay, so we got, do you already have them?
No.
Okay, we do now. And we got all kinds of games for you. We got all kinds of stuff, all right?
What do you say, Joe? Thanks.
Oh, you're welcome. All right, don't go away. We'll be right back. Everyone in the audience is getting National Treasure on DVD. I want to thank Jay Leno, Lynn Spears, 7-year-old Joseph Grottadoria, and his grandma Marie. Tomorrow, Matt Dillon, Betty White, and 3 kid inventors will be here. I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.